Hey everybody, this is Way to Fail, back with more FTL Advanced Edition Hard Mode, where last time I had what was starting to shape up to be a good ship with the Zoltan B, until I missed a store, until I got the crap shot out of me by multiple ships. And I never really got the oomph out of Pegasus that I happened to pick up, but the more important thing, is that we're not playing a random game today. I actually unlocked a new ship, finally, after so long. And look at how many of these ships I have not unlocked via quest, although some of them I have done the quest for. Today we're looking at the Federation A, the Osprey. Quite honestly, one of my worst ships in this game. I don't particularly agree with the play style of it, at least from the way that I like to play, because it is a very passive, very defensive ship. Use the big, powerful gun that's right here. Nothing to say about what this looks like, so we're just going to call it the Innuendo. I hope I spelled that right. If not, we'll laugh at my inability to misspell. I just misspoke. Anyway, Master of Patience. Only use the artillery beam to destroy the enemy ship while taking no hull damage. That's very doable, even in Sector 1. Diplomatic Immunity. While using Federation Cruiser, use your crew in 4 special blue events, choices by Sector 5. At least you start with multiple crew here, but they don't really offer many options for the Mantis. And then Artillery Master, go to Sector 5 in Federation Cruiser without upgrading your weapons system. Also doable. The winner of that gets you the Federation B, and then the Federation C is unlocked by the usual means, which is advance to Sector 8 with the Type B to get the Type C. So that's why we're having to kind of go down here. You'll see that I have the Zoltan C. Have I actually played as the Zoltan C? We'll have to do that at some point. But not this run, because we got a ship that's I feel obligated to run it, so we're going to do it, because you know how that goes. Let's start. I said, just because I say a ship is not my favorite doesn't mean it's not good or not great. It just doesn't always mesh with my playstyle. So, what do I want to do here with this ship? Goal number 1 is to upgrade the artillery beam. Goal number 2 is to upgrade the shields. So, we'll see how that goes. If I can get level 2 shields and a level 2 artillery beam by the time I'm done with this sector, I will call that a win. So we'll fly backwards first. So why not? And we get nothing, and they need to take possession of an enemy ship intact, and they will say we don't have the proper equipment because it's the first jump in the game. You're right. If we were a different ship, we'd be able to. So danger, and we can't purchase an unknown weapon, so let's just attack him. Now this ship can hurt me. So we're just going to fire the missiles, except it's a burst laser. Alright, now, you may have noticed in the previous run that I was doing a lot of targeting shields. And I've always been an advocate of trying to take down weapons first. That was one of my big aha moments, of course, that got me from easy difficulty to normal difficulty. And you do want to prioritize targeting the weapons because you prevent a lot more damage if they cannot actually hurt you. Sounds obvious, but it's true. But the last run, because I had so much ion weaponry and the beam weaponry, you saw that I was still going after the weapons. But you have to take down the shields to get the weapons to even work. So this is the other thing. That's a decent Sector 1 offer, but we're not going to take it. So that's the other thing that we're kind of looking at here, is just that we're back to the drawing board of actually firing on weapon systems first as best we can. Now the thing about the artillery beam, one reason I want to upgrade it twice early, it's kind of substantially similar, 10 more scrap, good. One reason that we're going to upgrade the artillery beam first is you can tell in these early sector fights it's not going to be very relevant. I will actually go ahead and buy 6 fuel for 12 scrap. That is the best price in the game, except for maybe at stores. So we'll see. We're going to try and get into a lot of fights, fight the ship, fight the power. You just mind-controlled my Mantis like a piece of crap that you are. Alright, well, let's just go ahead. And you only have level 1 shield, so this should only take a few shots. Should I actually try and stop Mort here? He'll probably be able to take down one thing, but I really don't want to be hit by stuff. Of course, the hull beam's going to hit me no matter what. Yeah, he's actually doing damage. Now we're going to see the Mantis repair attempt. Actually, when I run this, don't I normally switch the Mantis to shields? Because I think engines are a little more important to have someone who can reliably repair, so we'll do that. See, that sucks. That's where the hull laser is just a lot of fun. But, more damage. Okay, are we really doing this right now? I guess we are. Let's not take out the cockpit. Let's not have our crew damage itself. I forgot it's that long of a run from place to place on the ship. Alright, so we just got to make sure that we don't actually kill ourselves here. The artillery beam should do the trick in the end, and there we go. You three can all go to the med bay. Congratulations, you are a winner. Artillery beam, go! Alright. So, not really worth it, but there's worse things you can do. Like I said, if we get the ability to take down something with the artillery beam, which does actually pierce all shields, we can do that. Now, do not know where that cough came from. I'm so sorry. The Federation C actually has a artillery flat cannon, which has its own fun shenanigans, but we could actually kill the ship with the artillery beam without taking damage. The only problem is there's a... Whoa, okay, we take damage. But I could fight it with only the artillery beam because it's... use only the artillery beam. Oh, take no hull damage. Crew events, and then go to Sector 5 without upgrading weapons. I don't think we'll be able to do that on hard mode unless I do like a dedicated run off camera. We'll just like get the hell out as fast as possible. Oh, good, I actually managed to take it down before things could fire. See, when it has a bomb like that, you can't guarantee you take no damage. I should, however, really have my engines up faster. Alright, you're dead. Let's see if we can not get burned alive. That'd be lovely. Please don't like take out all of our vital systems with fire. That's okay. One hull damage I can accept. To the store. 32 scrap, first store. I don't think we have any subsystems to sell. And page 2, heavy laser, not really a lot to buy. Except for long range scanners, my personal favorite augment in the game. Super awesome to get it this early. Because this means we can start picking fights as much as we want. And maybe even getting ship unlocks if we know stuff. So let's intervene, defend the outpost. You have a combat drone and an ion weapon. That's actually a really bad combo. So let's go ahead and see. We're actually going to take out the drone control first. We're going to try and take out the drone control first. Come on. There we go. Drone, by far the biggest threat. That is a tiny ion, so it's going to constantly cycle down my shields. But yeah, I will take the long-range scanners. That means I won't have an artillery upgrade till Sector 2, but I can accept it. Definitely I can accept that, because in the long run with long-range scanners I'll be able to get more scrap over time because I won't RNG myself into 4 straight fights. Nothing doing with that, right? There we go. Wonder if ion damage counts as damage for the achievement. Oh well. See, like, end of the fight, artillery's like, here I am! And then, thanks for the help, we got harassed, and now we give you 24 scrap. So, what is here? That is near a star. If we go up here, over here, over here... I don't think I have that many jumps. Well, you know what, we can take these guys on. It's Sector 1. Star shouldn't be too much of an issue. I just want more fights. I say I want more fights. Do I really want more fights? I think I do. It's still Sector 1. This is supposed to be the free money. The Kestrel, this is where the Kestrel B, like, destroys everything. This is where the Slug Cruiser can still bio-beam everything, even on hard difficulty. Okay, so, yeah, I don't really care too much about your ion. I just don't want the Lido missile doing mean things to me and the weapons system again every damn time. Let's get the NG over there to repair. Great! Okay, well, now that my shields are down, my other systems are going to start taking more damage. And now I may actually have to rely on the artillery beam to do work. See, this is what I was talking about before. Something, don't be overconfident. Life lessons. I will not... You've offended me too much. You can just die. There we go. So Morton and Ellis both took damage. Let's solve that problem. And is there a safe jump the next jump? No. Of course it's not safe. Why would it be safe? Yeah, I only got 2 jumps till the exit anyway. It's a little unfortunate the exit was this far to the right. So by the time Nellis gets back, we should already be in a completely different star system. I swear, by the time he walks back, we may have actually killed the next ship fight. Yeah, I think that's actually true. Alright. Now, I've had some people ask me about wanting me to use Captain's Edition. Or just if I was getting burned out with the game before, maybe I should play with mods. And I think that it's a valid suggestion. And I thought about Captain's Edition before. Once upon a time, I had the very auspicious goal of unlocking everything and winning the game with every ship before doing Captain's Edition. But I've since come to realize that I do not have that much time on my hands. So we'll see how it goes. I will try some Captain's Edition, probably eventually. I would at least like to get a few more hard mode victories first, and of course, assuming there's a hard mode for the Captain's Edition, I will be playing on the hardest possible difficulty because new settings and stuff. I've heard the Captain's Edition, other than some like writing issues, like grammar, which I've been down that road before, adds a lot to the experience and doesn't necessarily make it like easier or overpowered or anything. And I could try and take on the Rebel Fleet Sector one, but I'm not. There's no benefit to it. Search among the stores to see if any will sell to you, and we're not friends of the Rebel Fleet. Stay strong. Yay, 65 scrap. All before here, and you are going next sector. Zoltan controlled or Uncharted Nebula. Now this is once again the issue of if we're going for the unlock, and this is not really the best option for it. Zoltan is what we want second, so we're going to go the Uncharted Nebula. We haven't done too much Nebula play lately. That sounds so dirty. Everything does. I am the pillar of maturity. So let's hear. That is going to be a Nebula Storm. Let's go for it. Level 2 shields. We can seriously just let the artillery beam do its thing. Yay! We're not a stealth ship. We can totally take on these hazards. And there we go. Offer to lead them out of the nebula. So there is one crew member option. And the Rock grudgingly transfer control to helm, and they're not sure what to think, but transfer some supplies all the same. Yay! We can all get along in the universe, and I should really heal up my dude. So we're still here. 35 scrap. And there's a store, so boop, boop, that store's connected down here. Once again, I used to play without the connected nodes, but now that I'm on hard mode, that's what I do. That is a flat cannon, which is a little dangerous, but I do have level 2 shields. Let's go ahead and let's have fun, is I think what we're supposed to say for this. Hopefully actually can hit something and not get flaked too hard. It's like, don't get flaked too hard, my ship's shaped like a penis. And already, the ever so reliable weapon system is gone. So, let's not get flaked too hard. There we go. One day the burst laser shall come to you. I wonder if the artillery beam actually penetrates Zoltan shields too. I think it does. We are going to go ahead and just... There we go. Try and micromanage the dodge for when that fires. Again, are you flipping serious? All right, well, we don't need the power for now, do we? That Rock is going to get really good at repairing before long. Good, flak offline. Not in time. Oh, didn't take any damage. So that's a positive. You're not firing again this fight. So let's take out the cockpit just to avoid dodging. Cool. Not the greatest victory ever, but a victory just the same. Assuming that bad things don't happen, because there is like the go-to repairest person ever. So there. Yeah, whoever is repairing this ship is really good at it. Dodge it, please. Here we go. And please be the kill. There we go. 3 shots. Surely 2 of them can get in time. And someone will say, why are you putting all that on Shirley? Alright, so we're just going to leave you right there. Go to the store. Once again, don't have anything to sell, which is one of the downsides of the Federation, but you start with an artillery beam. Hacking stun, reconstructive teleport, distracting buoys, things I want on other runs. Halberd beam, very good weapon, but we are not going to get it. Okay, so I'm okay on fuel. Let's get a few repairs. We're not going to buy anything. In fact, what we're going to do instead is just go ahead and upgrade Yield Artillery Beam. Yay! We want it to be relevant. This is going to be a tanky ship. We're going to be prioritizing defenses and apparently getting intruders on board, and they're in our oxygen and our med bay already, so good job, morons. Please fight in the one place where I can heal on the ship. Alright, so doors open, doors open, doors open, doors open, doors open. And you go to door control. So will they take out my oxygen in time? I'm going to hope not. So let's micro. And I said let's micro some more. Hopefully they don't take out the air supply in time. There we go. Hey look, I'm an idiot. I didn't do any of that with my medbay on. Because I'm still used to playing Zoltans from the last run. That's one way to do it. Okay, so everyone just heal up. Close doors. We're good, right? Not only is Nellis going to take the longest to heal, but he's just going to be... He's just going to do his own thing. And we just got to let him walk back across the entire ship. He's not as cool as Groot. But he'll do. I feel like I need some more reactor power. Like I said, I'm just going to go for every ship fight I can. There's no reason not to this early. Every ship fight I can. Let's go down here. Because I need the scrap. I need a little bit more. Okay, this ship can also hurt me. Ouch. But it's not going to do too much beyond what I can already handle. And really, in the artillery balls... Well, you know, we'll just do it like this. It's probably not two Mantis. Oh, it's just one. That makes it all better. Alright. I'm gonna put you in the med bay. Not even mess around with that. There we go. Don't be a firebomb. Oh, it's a system bomb. Even better. Okay. At least we know what we can do there. So I'm sure they have a Mantis on board. Fine, take out my weapon system. It's not like I was using it anyway. And transport your NG onto my weapon system. Now that is rich. It's like, hey, we found a weapon. It's at the tip. Yes, you did. That's very clever. That was the worst artillery fire shot I've ever seen. It's what did it actually hit something, I guess. But you know what? That's what happens when you let the AI control, and then we let. Oh god. Okay. You know the nice thing is that this isn't doing hull damage. So that counts for something, right? Artillery beam, save us. Okay, so for some reason this can just hit me all the time. Like I need more dodge or something. This is where I guess reactor power is going to come in. And now their shields are up, and now you're going to die. Please actually hit. There we go. That was a much better shot. So 2, 13 scrap, 3 fights. Let's just go ahead and upgrade a reactor. We know we need at least one, at least for this. A little more dodge is good. I didn't heal up my team. Oh well. So let's attack the ship. Let's see if we can all heal up ahead of time. Healing buddies. Should probably have level 2 shields up here in a little bit, but where am I? You're in my scanners. You're a dumbass. Okay. It's just one of you two. Alright. To get you over here. Burst lasered. Wow, right in the shield. Alright. Which is now on fire. So. All hands. Said all hands. Not you. Alright, well, you know what's fun is that this run started off really good. And I think we can keep the momentum going here. Like I said, we're just going to play defensive. I am going to try and upgrade the artillery beam to level 3 here. Yeah, I wonder if maybe I just need to say screw the weapon systems this early. I mean, some of these fights are going to be really tough to survive, and then you have the AI doing fantastic things like somehow only doing 2 damage. I'm not going to accept your surrender. What are you thinking? I have a burst laser too. You can't fuck with me, but of course I can not turn on my oxygen. Everyone back to stations except for you to heal. Here we go. Actually, you know what? These guys can't hit me at all, so you can heal. You're done. You guys can heal. And then we did better than the alternative. So let's see here. Everybody's good. Everybody back. Yay! Another jump. Like I said, it's a very defensive mindset, but at the same time, I'm trying to find all the fights. Next time humans all die. There won't be a next time. Open fire. All right. Wait a minute. I can turn off my weapon here. You can't hurt me. So where are you going to transport in? And you are in the med bay because you are a moron. So we're going to go ahead and earn an achievement today. We are not going to fire any of our weapons. We're not going to take any damage. All we are going to do is let the artillery beam tickle the ship to death. In the meantime, I could do something like this to say actually level up my team with things like shield experience and stuff. I could walk away and just like, hey, let me get a cup of coffee or something. But you know what? We're only in Sector 2. And Mort is not who I ideally want on the shields at the end, but he's the one that's on the shields for now, so we'll take it. Like I said, it's going to probably take 3 shots or more before the artillery beam does enough damage. Yeah, it's going to be 3 shots. Still, though, pretty impressive that 1 damage is able to take out the doors, oxygen, engines, and weapons. So maybe they needed a better ship to take me on anyway. Yeah, we'll just wait for the pink substance to spurt out of the tip of the Federation cruiser. I mean, I'm sorry. I know it looks like what it wants to be your typical spaceship with your big thrusters and your giant cockpit in the front, but if you look at the actual design of it, I mean, the cockpit is in the middle here, so if we were to flip this 90 degrees along the x-axis to, and when I say that, I mean rotate it so that we're looking at a side view of it, this looks like it would probably be up higher on top. Maybe. I don't know, just a thought. I mean, I got to fill the time somehow, and I'm out of dick jokes. That's not really my thing. I'm sorry. I have enough. Just between changing diapers and everything, it's been very desensitizing to dick things in general. So there we go. You just got to laugh about what's going on. And are they really going to transport on here? It's probably just one more crew member, probably one NG that's left. And any day now we will fire. This fight was brought to you by the letter just finished. There we go. And do we get a win? Yeah, Master of Patience. Yay! So these other 2 are kind of RNG. Maybe we'll go for Artillery Mastery because why not? So there's a store. There are more fights. And some of these blank sectors might be events too, but I should be able to get 4 jumps into here and then down here and then the exit. So let's go to the Nebula Storm. If I can keep my shields up. Oh, this is actually really terrible. Okay, we are not going for Artillery Mastery here. We are going for I want my Zoltan and I want it now. That is a really angry what? Oh man. Oh man, that was like the best shot ever. Right in the shield room, set it on fire. That's what I'm talking about. Right in the oxygen. Probably set that shit on fire too. Alright. Well, the good news is that I can probably take out the weapons here with the next shot. There we go. So that's mainly just damage that I'm taking. Okay, so we need shields. We need air. That is a puncture. Alright, so shields should be up in time. There we go, they're trying to run away. We will not let them escape. We need Nicola to not die. That'd be lovely. Oxygen's almost back online. Really do not want to be fired upon here, but they're probably going to be able to get it. Have to fire here. There we do. They have... I got to hit twice and knock this out, and even then there's no guarantee that it stops them completely. Alright, because once that comes back online, that's going to be it. Yeah, they're going to jump away. It sucks. Just barely missed it. Oh well. I've had things go worse. That was pretty bad though. If I just had my I mean the easy solution is have better reactor power, have my artillery beam up, and that fight would have been won. But that's part of the fun of the challenge of the game, right? I'll cry myself to sleep now. That's scrap I should have had. Alright, what do we got down here? 18 fuel so far. Feeling pretty good. And nothing here. Feel like I probably need one more. Let's see here. It's going to be 50 scrap for the next artillery beam. Feel like I need one more upgrade here. Just so I can have my full shields up. Alright, so over here to the store. Oh, that's going to be actually pretty close. I may hit the rebel fleet after all. Long range scanners. Let's track them and engage. There we go. Now that's more like it. I will happily accept your fire beam. As long as your missile doesn't hit me in the freaking shields. I mean, that was just hilarious. I'm sorry. Just the one place it needed to hit. And it did. Alright. Okay, let's stop joking around with the weapons and actually hit something. I was not talking to you, Rebel Rigger. And there we go. Easy does it. So easy, we'll send Morden to repair. Yay! Look at his repair skill. He'll be such a good repair mantis before too long. Alright. Nope, we gotta take out the Lido. We just gotta take out the ship this next shot. There we go, 1, 2, 3. Look, our scanners aren't even repaired yet. Pike, what? Oh, that is some great luck. Pike beam is a beautiful complement to the artillery beam because you can just start having dancing, pirouetting things. And more importantly, pike beam is awesome with the burst laser too, because this can knock down 3 shields and this can hit a bunch of rooms. And it's only 4 power. It's one of the best combos you can get in the game. So I only need 60 more scrap to make that happen. All right. Boy. I think I'm barely going to miss the Federation. Well, you know what? I'm barely going to miss the Federation. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I don't even know if I need to go to the store, but we're going for the jumps. Long-range scanners already have it. Hermes don't even need it. Nothing to sell, just some repairs. Heavy ion could be good, but it's 2 power. Stun bomb could be great, but I don't really need it. FTL jammer is cute. Would actually serve my purposes pretty well, but I need to save my scrap for a rainy day. So I can make this jump. Because the system will tell you when it's overtaken, which it didn't. It always used to do that. And some people would say, haha, we can farm points by going through all these ships and fighting them every time. That's true. That's not what we're doing on this run. I just want to get a victory on hard. That's asking a lot, I guess. But there we go. Buy 6 fuel for 12 scrap. I will take that deal every time. It pays for itself in the end. But there we go. Next sector, the Uncharted Nebula is done, and we have the Zoltan Homeworld or the Uncharted Nebula. In other words, do you like to play with, I don't know. The Zoltan Homeworlds kind of stinks when I'm relying on artillery beam damage. But it's early enough that maybe getting another Zoltan can have some things happen. Certainly if I'm going for the crew response achievement, Uncharted Nebulas are not the way to go. So yeah, screw it. We'll try the Zoltan time. That's going to be it for now, though. We're right around the 30-minute mark, and so far things are cruising pretty well. So that's it. This is Way to Fail. Hope you liked it. Feel free to subscribe or like for more FTL, or even just leave a comment. I read them all. They come straight to me, and it's a pleasure to read, or at least shake my head and say, yeah, I really should have done that. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. I appreciate it. It's a lot of fun, and I will see you all next time, where we will come up with even more phallic innuendos. Take care.